People are always asking me what it is I do for a living. And the truth is, I don't really have a cut and dried answer. In fact, I often answer differently depending on who's asking me and what the situation is. You know, for example, whether it's at an event or whether it's just a social situation, whether it's curiosity or a potential partner of some sort or something like that. And one of the reasons I don't really have an elevator speech is because I'm not for hire. And I have to tell you, that is my favorite phrase in the entire world. I probably say it at least once a day. I'm not for hire. I used to be for hire, which is probably why that's my favorite phrase these days. But I haven't taken a client in years, and I absolutely love that. Anyway, it begs the question, so what do you do? And like I said, the answer is different depending on the situation. Because often the person asking me, you know, what do you do or how do you make money, already knows me. They already know that I work from home. They already know that I'm a professional blogger. They already know that I'm a super affiliate. Maybe they even know that I speak but refuse to get paid for it. And so they're curious, okay, so how do you make your money? The answer to that is I am a professional blogger and I do earn a good living from my blogs. However, my blogging is really my passion. The way that I earn the majority of my money is through search engine marketing. And the minute that I say that, a lot of people assume, oh, you take clients or you do this for other people. But the fact is that I work with companies as an affiliate and I work on a commission base only. So let's just take Netflix for example. And what I will do is I will create pages based around keywords where people are searching for, you know, movie titles or how to watch movies online or how to watch movies through their PS3 or something to that effect. People who don't really know what Netflix has to offer, but they're asking it in a different way. So my job as an affiliate is to bring products to markets or to bring markets to merchants. And it can go both ways. It moves both ways like that. But basically I work on a commission base, which makes it really exciting and challenging and fun. And I don't do any paid advertising in the search engines. It's all organic. And so I reach out and communicate with markets on the merchant's behalf, talk about products, I review products, I even do negative reviews, which oddly enough convert to sales sometimes. But that's basically what I do. I'm a super affiliate. I do affiliate marketing online for a living. Everything else that I do, the speaking, the blogging, the social media, the fun stuff that I do, that's all just something I truly enjoy. And while it is profitable to an extent, the majority of my money is made through my search marketing efforts. This is, of course, really hard to explain to people offline or in social situations. So when they say, what do you do? Often I just say, I work from home and I work online. And really that can open up a lot of questions or put questionable thoughts in people's heads. So I usually back it up and say, I work from home and I've been working online for almost 15 years. So just to give it some validity and some credibility. I don't know, so they don't think I'm doing some Ponzi scam or some pyramid scheme or something crazy like that. But it's interesting, like I said, I don't really have an elevator speech and sometimes it can get kind of complicated to explain it. Really, it has become complicated over the years. February 2012 marks 15 full years in business for me. But it's changed along the way. It didn't start as what it is today. And it's not now what it started as. So it's changed a lot over the years. Like I said, I used to take clients, I used to do search engine marketing, I used to do content development, I used to do programming, but the last language I programmed in was CGI, so that tells you how long it's been. So I used to take clients and I used to get paid for what I do now for myself. And basically that was the big turning point for me. I would make X number of dollars, which was good money, on one project setting up a client to make passive income or to make long-term income with that product I created for them. And so I decided to start doing the same work for myself and affiliate with some of the larger companies, reach the markets they're trying to reach, especially in the nooks and crannies. I love working with the long tail, the obscure keyword phrases, helping people find things that are having a really hard time finding the exact product they need, that kind of thing. So that whole, matching the markets and the merchants thing is fun, it's challenging, it's exciting, especially when you start digging into really figuring out what their needs are, what they really want, and how you can add value to the whole buying process by assisting them with their buying decision. So yeah, see, it just gets longer and longer and longer the more I try to explain it, which just confuses people. They get all glazed over and they're like, okay, she works from home, she works on the internet, got it. Anyway, so it's a little convoluted. Elevator speeches are interesting, by the way. I attend a lot of events and it's always neat to meet new people. I'll be like, hey, so what do you do? What's your website? Because obviously at the events I go to, everybody has a website. And I always kind of get this canned elevator speech back and I'm like, okay. This is not a networking event. I'm just genuinely interested in you. Anyway, so I don't really have an elevator speech. Maybe I should get one. I do so much though, and a lot of it is really fun, but it really depends on where I am. I may be at a foodie event where if someone asks me what I do, I want to talk about the fact that I have the travelinglowcarb.com blog, or I might be in an internet marketing event where I won't say much at all. Or maybe I'm, playing cards with friends or in a social situation, and then it becomes confusing. So I try to keep it simple, and usually I just say, I work online, I do search engine marketing. And that's usually enough for most people until they get to know me a little bit, and they're like, now what is it you do exactly? So I'm curious, for those of you who also work from home or who work online, how do you handle it? Like when someone asks you, what do you do? How do you answer? Or even if you have a job, sometimes that can be a little complicated too. I would just love to hear your super quick social response to the question, what do you do?